beforehand. All I did was draw a square in here with my graphite pencil, just so I wouldn't feel like I had to color my whole big square there. That's a lot of space. So for this, I'm going to pull out my peacock blue again and my parrot green. And this could work with any combination of colors. It can work with one color. It's less about the color combinations and more about the technique. So I'm going to go in and to get a nice rich velvety kind of fuzzy sort of texture, at least for me, I've found that working in the circular motion really helps capture that. So I just am starting with little circles, and I'm overlapping them and branching out as I go. And it does not have to be perfect. We're just getting that color on there and that overall kind of fuzzy feel. And pardon all the circles, guys. I just love circles. And these can be all different sizes, overlapping, not overlapping, whatever. And it's not perfect. I have some darker areas, some lighter areas, and that's okay. That actually contributes to the overall texture. So that was with my peacock blue. I'm now going in with my parrot green, and I'm doing the same exact thing with a light-handed pressure. This time I think my circles are a little bit bigger. And I'm going in and just kind of going for it. And I'm going to switch again. And these circles, or this layer, just happens to end up being a little bit more random in shape. You know, I'm kind of doing this figure 8 thing with my circular motion, or a little snake. And I'm going to switch and go back to my parrot green. Oh, and I guess you guys get to see me using multiple pencils in one hand. I was getting, my other hand was getting tired. This is how I usually work. I can have up to probably 4 or 5 pencils in my hand and work just fine. I've switched to my peacock blue again. I'm going in with some more random circles. And I'll be switching back to the parrot green here again in a second, and it's just building this up, building up, building up. Okay, parrot green. And this is a time-consuming technique and process, but anything worth doing is worth doing well, and anything worth having is worth waiting for. So I just kind of have fun and zone out a little bit. Just enjoy watching the color develop and become deeper. You can also use this for your normal blending and layering techniques. And this is also a great way if you end up accidentally with an unwanted line, a sharp line in your shading. If you use this technique right around it, it helps blur that line and soften it up so it's almost undetectable. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one more time with each color, and we'll then have our soft and velvety kind of texture. And in this case, because we want some softness, it might be a good idea to leave some of the white flecks of the paper in there. If you don't want those to show, then you could just go in and, like I say, burnish the hell out of it. Either with your white, your colorless blender, or with another color, or one of these colors. But in this case, I'm going to leave it be. It's nice and soft. So, it's a nice and soft kind of texture there for you. And that can be used in materials, or maybe a distant field of grass.